Okay, welcome to another episode of Global Online Stars podcast. And in today's topic, we are talking about freedom and income for mothers. So, just grabbing my notes here. So, today's topic I'm super passionate about. And I was speaking with someone this morning, and I was just talking to them about what freedom and income for mothers means to me. So, basically, the reason I've started this project, and the project being, so I'm currently writing a book called Freedom and Income for Mothers, and the reason I'm doing it, I guess, is a lot to do with my own journey. So when I was 7 months pregnant, I was made redundant from a corporate company, and it was shit timing. It was the recession. My husband wasn't working, and it just really, I guess, it started my journey of creating my own income and being a mother. So I grew up with an incredible mother who was always there for us, who used to put the socks on the teapot in the morning, and who, our clothes were toasty, there was food there, and she was always there. It was just this presence of a mother always being there. And I guess when I grew up, I wanted to have the same presence for my kids. And I knew, having worked in the corporate world, having worked long hours, worked weekends, I didn't want to continue that model for me. There's a lot of women who are perfectly happy in that model, and that is great for them. But for me, it wasn't for me. So, what I want to talk to you about is that if you're thinking about becoming a mother, or you are a mother and things just aren't working out for you, what I'm creating in this book, Freedom and Income for Mothers, is a new model for women to earn money and be a mother at the same time. Now, this model can also be used for stay-at-home dads. It can also be used for carers. So anyone in that type of framework who wants the freedom to work for themselves, make money, and also be there for their children or the person they're caring for. And one of the things that really came across to me was that when I tried working for myself, I realized I was sticking to an old business model. I was doing the 9 to 5 that I learned in corporate, or even actually much longer. I was doing longer hours. I was working 9 to 5, then putting the kids to bed, then I was hitting the computer again, because what I had learned in the corporate world was working in a stressful environment. And when I first started working for myself, everyone was asking me, "Oh, are you busy? Are you busy?" And it wasn't, "Are you making money?" It was, "Are you busy?" It was this concept that you had to be busy to be doing well. And really, it's honestly taken me a number of years to shift this paradigm within myself that I don't want to be busy. So please don't ask me if I'm busy. My plan for myself is to earn as much money, work as less time, and be with my kids as much as possible, and not feel guilty about saying that. I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to work as little as possible, but leverage my knowledge in a way that I can still make more money that is not dependent on the amount of time that I work. So if you're listening to this, and if you're nodding and if you feel aligned to this, I want to create something new for mothers, or women who are planning to be mothers or stepmothers, or anyone who's in this situation. Um, so what I did for myself, I want to tell you the path that I went on. Was I literally took my experience. At the time, I was studying as a nutritional therapist, and I had created an online presence because I was passionate about health and nutrition. And I created a platform of sharing my knowledge, of really being there for people, because at the time food changed my life, and I wanted to help people see that changing your food would change your life. So what I naturally did without any mentorship was I just shared information, and I created a platform, I created an audience, and then I went on and I created online courses, and I sold the online courses to people who had been following me. So I wasn't marketing, I was helping people. Um, so what I want what I really want you to know is that for a lot of people who are turning to motherhood, they've had years of experience of working in a position, a particular skill that they're super good at, or a passion that they love doing. Like for me, it was food at the time and the transformative power of food. And what I really want to get across to you is that women today, and with the use of technology that we have a new opportunity to create freedom and income and be a mother at the same time. So, this is my passion. It is helping people, primarily women and definitely mothers, who want to take their experience, transform it into a package of knowledge that someone else somewhere wants and sell it. So, transform your knowledge into a package and sell it to someone who wants that knowledge. And in this way, you are transforming your life, you are reducing your working hours, you are making money, and you are being available for your child as a mother. So, that is using your years of experience and transforming your skills and passion into an income. So, all of this, and why I'm so passionate about this, is that we have an opportunity to create a new model of working, a new model of working for mothers. So, part of me feels that the current model we're in, it's like a post war model. Post war might be a bit dramatic, but when you see these documentaries, and when the men went to war, the women went to the factories and they took over. And then when the men came back from war, they went back to their jobs, and women went back to being housewives and still working their way up, moving more into the career ladder. And what I feel, and I'm going to be bluntly honest about this, is that we are in a society at the moment where women go to work as mothers. They feel guilty as mothers. They feel guilty leaving on time as mothers. They don't ring in for sick days as mothers, because they're afraid to take a sick day because their child is sick, or if they have a number of sick days. I just know that there are so many women out there who are working in a job who feel so much stress, and there's so many myths going on about, like, when you go for a job interview. I remember, this is a long time ago, going for a job interview. If you're engaged, taking off your engagement ring. If you're married, possibly taking off your wedding ring. They say this stuff doesn't count, but you can talk to as many women as you want, and behind the scenes, they are talking about not talking about your children at work, or not talking about if your child is sick, taking a sick day, pretending you're sick because your child is actually sick. And really, I want to help create a model that you don't have that guilt because you're a mother. You don't have the guilt because your child is in creche all day. You don't have the guilt that you're stressed at work, trying to be all things to everyone, and also trying to be a mother. I recently read Michelle Obama's book, and she was going for this interview, and when she went for the interview, she couldn't get a sitter for her baby. I think the baby was 3 months old at the time, and she went to the interview, and she put the baby on the desk, and she said, "Okay, this is it. This is the package. I'm a mother. I'm looking for a job, but you have to know this is all included." And when I read it, I just loved it. And I just feel I want to really help women and mothers, and companies as well, just be more truthful about being a mother, be more truthful about the package that you're getting. You're getting an amazing woman who knows how to create people, run a household, build human beings, and do a job at the same time. So, let's drop this crap of women going back to jobs and not getting the job they were in, not getting the promotion they deserve, even though they've been out creating a whole person. Let's somehow come out about the truth about mothers being in the workforce. the shit they don't like, the crap they put up with, and let's get it out there in a conversation. Um, so I am here to help mothers who want to not work in a 9 to 5 environment, who want to create an income for themselves. So leaving a job and being dependent on your partner can be very hard. It can be, I learned it when I left my job, because at the time we were both very independent people. We didn't have joint accounts. So I had to ask for money, and it really, really pissed me off. It just really annoyed me so much that I had, and my partner was more than willing to give it. But like, if I wanted new makeup, if I wanted to get a haircut, if I wanted to do any of this stuff, I had to ask for it. And that's another conversation about marriage and creating financial structures for both of you. But what I really wanted was, I wanted an income of my own. I wanted to be a mother, and I didn't want the two to fight each other. I wanted them to be in harmony with each other. And this is why I am so passionate about creating online businesses, because I want that freedom. I want that freedom to harness my 20 years of knowledge, 14 years as a software engineer. Um, so I have a degree in computer science and mathematics. I have a qualification in nutritional therapy. I have coaching qualifications. So I have 20 years of experience in working in software companies, in creating online businesses that I want to harness and to sell to as many people around the world who need this information to make their path shorter, to get them the experience that they need straight away. So if you are someone who is a mother or thinking about a mother who wants to create a new paradigm for yourself, who wants to earn an income and be a mother outside of the normal current 9 to 5 paradigm, I want you to explore creating an online business, creating digital products, creating digital courses, selling services online through video conference, and just possibly think about, could I do that? Could that be me? Is that something I could do? So this is my passion, is helping mothers create freedom and income for them outside of the current paradigm, knowing that they can create an income that does not make them feel guilty, that allows them to be there for their children and gives them an opportunity that is currently not there at the moment. So if you want to create this for yourself, and it doesn't mean that you have to leave your job, you can do both in tandem. I would never advise anyone to leave a job until you have the income coming in to replace it. But what you can do now is to start the journey. So that is my episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it maybe sparked a conversation. I'm looking forward to seeing the comments. And I will talk to you in the next episode of Global Online Stars, where we take people who want to create an online income from zero online to online hero. So talk to you soon. All the best. Take care. Bye.